This book is called Wild Child. The jungle can be a scary place. Look at all the animals in the jungle. Can you name some of them? Animals hiss, animals screech and roar, gash their teeth, beat their chest, and stomp their feet. They have horns and claws or scales. Do they look pretty scary? In the jungle, big and strong always rule. But then a new kind of creature arrived. Oh, I wonder what that could be. What kind of creature do you think that they were scared of? It wasn't the biggest or strongest. It didn't have sharp teeth or claws. In fact, it was quite small, with soft skin and only 2 tiny teeth. Yet day and night, all the other animals trembled in fear of it. Oh, what could it be? What could it be? It was a wild child. A wild child. They were scared of the wild child. Constantly grabbing, pinching, and pooping, forever pulling, kicking, and crying, always biting, hitting, and howling. Oh no, look at that. Pinching and pulling, and oh, the animals don't know what to do with the wild child. We must do something, said the lion, his ears ringing from being howled into, and soon added the rhino, her toes tender from being bitten. But what? Cried the crocodile, his tail sore from being pulled. We must tame that wild thing, declared the hippo. How are they gonna tame the wild child? So the giraffe tried taming the wild child, first by feeding it leaves. To giraffes, leaves are a tasty treat. Next, the elephant tried taming the wild child by spraying it with water, because elephants love cool water showers. The vulture tried taming the wild child by perching it atop a tall tree. Vultures think high places are fun. And the anteater tried taming the wild child by feeding it bugs. Oh, to anteaters, bugs are like candy. Oh, I don't think it was working. I don't think the wild child looks happy at all. The hippo tried taming the wild child by rolling it in the mud. Hippos find mud to be soothing. And the lion tried taming the wild child by roaring at it. Lions like roaring at everything. He's roaring at it. But nothing worked. The wild child just got wilder. Then the gorilla had a clever idea. She would try taming the wild child by doing the opposite of what all the others had tried. So instead of leaves and bugs, the gorilla fed it a sweet banana. Suddenly the wild child stopped howling. Instead of getting it muddy and wet, the gorilla cleaned and dried the wild child. Suddenly it stopped kicking. Instead of perching it high up on a tree or roaring at it, the gorilla cradled it in her arms while sitting quietly in the grass. Suddenly the wild child stopped fidgeting and finally became calm. There, they're all surprised. Then it took a nap. The animals all let out a big sigh of relief because the wild child was now a mild child and the jungle was not such a scary place anymore. Oh, so they knew just what to do. The gorilla knew just what to do. They look happy now. They're not being pulled and prodded So for a little while at least. And that was the end of that story. That's The Wild Child. Okay, hope you liked that one.